school for each of the 6 episodes. I do. On stage at the Ocala Civic Theater, January 9th through the 19th.
All right, just about 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Very, very overcast right now here at the Paddock Mall. Very quiet, too. There's not too many people here. I see a few people in the mall, but I believe those are workers. I'm not really sure. All right, Galen Unild is not on the phone. Maybe he's taking the day off, which, of course, he deserves. He's, I believe, been with his family this week, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to hear about somebody being able to do that. I remember when my son was young enough, and then that was a concern for me to be home a lot. You know, now I don't care. I'm here.
When he was little, you were always
when he
there.
was little. Same with you. When your children were little, you were always there. And,
always.
And there's, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we have that opportunity in our lifetimes. And so I guess we're just going to move forward. I have some weird businesses started by women, and it's a fun topic. And before we do that, though, I want to make sure that we don't forget the important reason that Galen calls in every morning. I was thinking about this a little bit last night. Is that sometimes we spend, 95, 96, maybe 99% of our time with Galen talking about something other than donating blood. And the real important reason he calls is to remind us all of the importance of donating blood.
Yeah.
But I think by being on every day, as he is, and by being such a talent with this medium of radio, and anybody who's listened to him understands that Galen really knows what it takes to be good on radio, it kind of automatically connects our minds with what he does for a living, which is to encourage people to donate blood, to recruit people,
Sure.
And so I don't think we missed the mark in the intent of Galen's appearances, even though, because I kind of muddied the water a lot when I recognized how good he was and how good he worked with the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
So that sometimes somebody's really good on radio, but they don't necessarily work well with somebody else, So in his case, it was both. And so I never want to forget the important reason, but I also don't think that we're necessarily taking away from that reason by doing the fun bits that we do with Galen. So bottom line is, if you are able to donate blood and you're at that time right now, because right now we've got to wait till my birthday, by the way.
Yeah.
Our next donation date is actually February 7th.
Yep.
Which is the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make a big deal out of it. I'm going to make my birthday blood.
There you go. I like
that. The birthday blood giveaway. Give blood on my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, at least I will. But anyway, so go donate blood. Obviously, lives will not be saved in the hospitals if there is no blood supply.
No.
The blood cannot be artificially manufactured. We can't get it from animals, and we can't even get it from all humans. So if you're able to, and you've got some time, it only takes 20, maybe 40 minutes to do this. If you go to the physical location on the boulevard, you can watch TV. They'll even give you the controller.
I know.
They'll serve you popcorn.
They'll give you the controller if you're a fellow.
That's true.
They never give me the controller. They always give you the controller.
Well,
you're the guy.
Well, I think it's an unwritten law.
That's right.
Don't know why. All right. So speaking of the differences in the genders, I've got some weird businesses that have been started by women. Listen to this one, Robin.
Okay.
It's the Anger Room.
Oh.
Donna Alexander created a room where she puts things in there like chairs and TVs and windows.
Yeah.
And then it's in Dallas. It's in a strip mall. She opened up the business in which people could literally go in there and take out their anger by smashing things.
Oh my gosh.
Clients are allowed to choose from a variety of destructive objects ranging from baseball bats to tennis rackets to go to town on non-living items from computers to televisions.
Oh, gee. Now that sounds like a fun thing to do.
You go in there, you put on some goggles so that your eyes are protected, and maybe some gloves. I don't know what else you put on, but you start smacking things and get that check. Wow.
What a concept.
It's started by Donna Alexander. It doesn't say when. It doesn't say how much she makes on it, but
that's a pretty cool idea.
It's a strip mall in Dallas. Now, can you imagine what this is like? She's got to, every time somebody has paid to be banging things up, she's got to go in there and sweep up the mess and then put some new stuff in there.
Right, exactly.
So where do you get all this? Obviously, she goes to the dump probably and gets discarded TV.
Yeah, she's a dumpster diver. She says, bring your stuff here.
All right, the next one, another weird business started by a woman. This woman is Lisa Campbell of Missouri. She started something called Baby Bangs.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of this?
No, I
didn't know that women who have little baby girls and get their little baby girl photographed often wish the baby girl had more hair because she's a baby and she's still bald.
Right.
And so Lisa Campbell invented Baby Bangs. These are basically little tiny wigs that you put on your little girl when she's being photographed, and she has more hair. More bangs, and you put a little ribbon in the hair or whatever you want to do, and there you go. What do you think?
No, because that's not really my child. That's not the way my child really looks at that particular moment in her life. I'm sure that the hair looks real and that they're all cute and adorable and everything, but wow, that's something I gotta
By the way, some of these have websites. Let me see if babybangs.com is it. Yeah, it is. Baby Bangs. All right. So I went to babybangs.com. It was easy as that. There's a photograph of a baby without the baby. There it is with the baby bangs. You see?
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, those bangs are way too long. It goes all the way over her eyebrows, down over her ears.
In that particular case, let's see if there's other examples.
Yeah, no, I have to say, no, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
yeah, look how that looks.
I'm curious how other women. I bet you have a lot of women who disagree with you. I bet a lot of women
bet so too.
Feel like, Robin, you are wrong. My baby girl looks like a baby boy. I'm going to use the baby bangs.
Yeah, probably, but I just like piercing the baby's ears. I just don't.
It's not for you.
I just think that's dangerous too.
So the anger room is one weird business started by a woman.
Fun.
Another one is Baby Bangs.
You got to give these ladies, credit for their creativity. Baby Bangs, that is a unique concept.
All right, now the next one actually comes from an advertisement that was in a newspaper in 1905 in Toronto. It was the Toronto newspaper. It doesn't say the name of the paper. There was an advertisement placed by a former teacher who was fired, I guess, lost her job. It says Maud Kelly created a business where she was a professional spanker. Now,
okay.
Now hold on a second. This is what it says. Maud Kelly said of her profession, "There is no harm in a woman taking a child across her knees. I am not unduly severe, but I make my patients smart, even though I whip some of them through their clothing."
There you go. She ought to be locked up.
And this is actually, she hires other women hire her for back in those days $1 for a half dozen well-directed strokes on the behind. You take your children to this woman and have this woman spank your children 6 times for $1 back in 1905 up in Toronto.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Now that was 1905. Now. In 1956, there was a 48-year-old woman named Mrs. Frances Dodge of East Boothbay, Maine, and she did something similar from the looks of this. So she did the same thing, basically. She charged people to bring their babies to them to have them spanked.
There you go. Another sign of parents not taking responsibility for the upbringing of their children.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
You're not going to spank your own children. You're going to pay somebody to have them spanked.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. I was never spanked by my parents. My father was the disciplinarian, though, and do you know on NCIS when Gibbs gives the knuckle to DiNozzo?
No, I don't know.
That was my father. He would give me the knuckle on the back of the head.
Oh, okay, and it hurt, right?
No, he wouldn't do it he wouldn't do it to inflict pain. He would get my attention.
Well,
that's an alternative.
Well, you turned out pretty good. You turned out pretty good. So I guess it worked.
Yeah. Have a good day, all.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Bye.
I'm thinking about this. I was looking at the photograph of the woman. She wasn't bad looking.
I bet not.
Maybe I wouldn't have minded if my mother sent me. I might have been bad more often.
There you go. Maybe there are some adult guys that go.
Mom,
there.
take me to what was her name again? Mom, take me to
Maud.
Mrs. Kelly. Take me to Mrs. Kelly. I've been bad.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been that bad. Oh, I've been real bad, Mom. Whoops! I think I broke a glass. You did that on purpose. Come here. You're going to Mrs. Kelly.
Yay!
No, my mother would have
get
never.
dressed up in my
mother
suit.
would have never
I'm
done
ready.
that. All right, the next one is the Snuggery. The Snuggery is the business up in Wisconsin. What was the city again?
Madison.
Where you could pay for an hour of snuggling with a woman.
Yeah.
Professional huggers is what they were. I believe this article was written before they decided to close because we had this story like a week or so ago
Yeah.
where pressure, they insisted they were professional snugglers. They were non-sexual in any way.
That's right.
That they believed that snuggling would be a good form of therapy.
Yeah, it leads.
And it was started by Jacqueline Samuel, who earned a university degree in brain and cognitive sciences and decided to share her nurturing side with others by working as a professional snuggler in a non-sexual way.
Yep.
The business
That's what she
received
says.
attention from CNN and from many Google searches and suddenly became so popular that people were questioning the legitimacy of the claims of what they do behind closed doors.
Of course.
Said many soldiers would go there for snuggling.
That they did. I mean, Great Lakes isn't that far away, you know.
That's too funny. Anyway, well, there you go. All right. The next one, do not go to the website associated with the next one I'm going to read to you. I'm going to tell you why I say this because
Okay.
I went there. Now, it warns you that it's got adult content.
Okay.
But that's not the reason, because if you're okay with that, then I'm not going to tell you anything. But what I will tell you is this: I have an Apple, I have a Mac, and the difference between the Mac and the PC is that the Mac will never let anything get loaded onto your computer without you giving it the okay. So I went to the website, and the Mac said, "Are you sure you want to load this onto your computer?" And I said, "No, I don't want to load anything." Something was getting ready to be loaded onto my computer. So my thing I want to say before I read you the next one
Yeah.
is, while it's a silly one, a funny one, a sick one in a way, it is not safe to go to on your computer. Not only is it not Office safe, it's probably going to put something on your computer that's no good for your computer.
Yeah,
okay,
you
just so
don't
you know
want
that.
that.
I'm not even going to tell you the website, but I know you can look it up. So don't even bother, because it's just going to ruin your computer, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it didn't say anything about loading anything, but my computer knew, because that's how Macs work.
Right,
I wish all
exactly.
computers would do that. I don't know why the PC doesn't have that technology.
Yeah.
Where it just automatically loads things that are told to load automatically.
Exactly.
But the Mac has it set up so that nothing gets loaded automatically. Everything
like
has to
that.
be approved.
That's why it's
Sometimes it's annoying because if I'm ordering music, for example, from iTunes, every single time I have to tell it my ID and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But that's one of the prices you pay to keep it. All right. Anyway, this one is called Otherworld Kingdom. This was started by a woman who calls herself Queen Patricia I.
There you go.
She says she is an absolute ruler of the Otherworld Kingdom. And
S&M.
this was founded in 1996. You would not believe the photo that came with this, by the way. I'll tell you the photo in a second. It was open for the cost of $2 million. $2 million. The business was considered a full-on micro-nation, ruled by a matriarchy with its own currency, its own flag, its own passports, and its own police. It's only 7.4 acres.
Okay.
Only 7.4 acres. They have a track, a lake, a queen's palace. They've got a library, a throne room, a gym, and a torture chamber.
Yeah, I bet they do. S&M, here it is.
Yeah, the property ultimately sold for around $8 million in 2008. And now, Otherworld Kingdom is an internet club. So that's why I warn you in advance, do not go there. Do not go there. I don't know what it'll put in your computer. If you've got the savvy to know what it is and you're okay with it, then I guess I have nothing else to say. But to me, all I know is my Mac told me, "Are you sure you want to load this?" And I said, no, I don't want to load anything. I just want to see it a weird picture.
That's right. That's right. Oh, gosh.
All right, the next business started by a woman, a weird business, is yournovel.com.
Oh.
Yournovel.com. This is kind of a cool idea, really. You can vicariously live out your fantasies through literature. Kathy Newbern co-founded yournovel.com with her husband back in 1992. The company allows clients to star in racy romance novels for $49.95.
Oh, so you just substitute the name.
I guess that's probably what they do. It's like those
yeah.
children's books. You know,
right.
You know, where
And
Johnny
put
goes
their
to see
name.
the dinosaur, you know?
That's right.
Clients can
That's
choose the location and theme of their novel and even supply a photograph of themselves to use on the cover. Newbern has authored or co-authored at least 20 of the currently available novels. The company has already received mainstream media coverage from the Washington Post and USA Today.
Okay. There you go.
It's a business.
Sure it is.
It's kind of a fun idea. For $50, hey, you might not put yourself in it. You might want to put your friends in it.
Yeah. That's right. There you go.
All right,
For
the next one is a business started by a woman. Her name is, hold on, I'll find her name, Kim Levine. She had an idea to make something cuddly for the children, and it's a pillow. Mm-hmm. And it's a pillow that can look like an animal. And so far, you're saying, what's new about that?
Yeah.
So far, nothing, right? Mm-hmm. What's new about her product, which is called the WOVIT, W-U-V-I-T, W-U-V-I-T.
Okay.
WOVIT. What's interesting about hers is she has stuffed it with material that will warm up when you put it in the microwave.
Oh, now isn't that clever?
It's a substance.
That's
Whatever the
clever.
stuffing is in most teddy bears, I guess they don't warm up in the microwave.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I don't know. Maybe she tried. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. But the WOVIT has a stuffing in it that you can actually warm up in the microwave, and apparently it's very popular. The idea was so successful that Levine is now a best-selling author and a millionaire.
Wow.
She
Good
created
for her.
a pillow, basically, that looks like an animal. The one I saw looked like a tiger, I think. And it warms up in the microwave. So, which means it's not a gigantic pillow, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's a small enough pillow to fit in the microwave. The next business is called Happy Hands.
Okay. I like to love it, but this happy hand sounds intriguing.
Betty Lundquist is
That got to do with the spanking lady, too? It's an extension of her other.
Betty Lundquist started this business in 1992. Mm-hmm. And this is what it says. Skirting prostitution laws by offering massages is nothing new.
That's right.
Offering subscriptions to those services is new.
Oh, okay. What to buy? You're hard to find gift buying.
This
thing.
entrepreneurial woman went into business offering a hands-on service online.
Yeah.
Subscribers pay upfront.
Of course.
For anywhere from 1 to a dozen sessions, they pay online. It enables the visiting therapist to conduct business without any money ever being exchanged on the premises.
Oh, there you go. Now that's clever. That's a good way to get around the law. They're not doing it for money.
Her business is called Happy Hands. A couple of duplicate businesses, copycat businesses. There's one called Pleasure Palms. Mm-hmm. That's in Toronto. And there's Delilah's Delightful Digits down in Miami.
I can see a lot of people going to Miami this weekend. Leaving work early today.
There you go.
Hey, I've got a job
The
in Miami.
next
Be right
weird
back.
business started by a woman is called City Kitty.
Okay.
City Kitty is an interesting idea. I'm not so sure how it works, but if you look it up, you'll see. It is a device that looks like a kitty litter box made out of a toilet seat.
Okay.
Okay. The idea here is to put the kitty litter box on your toilet.
Oh.
So that your cat goes on your toilet.
Oh.
And it says that after a while, the City Kitty box is not even necessary because cats learn that's where they go.
Oh. Oh. Now that is disgusting.
If you think it's disgusting, think about the money this lady has made. She has sold over 500,000 of these things.
Oh, jeez. That is, well, it's good for her, but I mean, to have a cat on the toilet seat, doing his business right there, and then the human comes back after. No thanks.
City Kitty has a copycat, another copycat company called Litter Quitter. Litter Quitter with a K, Kwitter. So Litter Quitter is another lady. I don't know who started the other one. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the other one isn't a lady, but the lady started the whole idea. City Kitty. What's her name? Oh, Rebecca Resgate of New York.
Gosh.
Rebecca Resgate has made a lot of money with her City Kitty. It's half a million units.
Wow. Well, I applaud her for her ingenuity, but
there you go. You go to her house.
I don't want a cat on my commode.
Go to her house. Where's your restroom? Where's your bathroom?
Yeah, that's right. You're having a party and you forgot, and it's there. It's like, oh, I can see all sorts of bad things happening.
The next one is wait. I think the phone's ringing. Let me get the phone first, and I'll tell you what. I have two more. Come on, you're gonna like the next two. Come on, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Lauren.
So here's another name for that company. We could do Tabby Toilet.
The Tabby Toilet.
The Tabby Toilet. Okay, there you go.
I don't see why you couldn't capitalize on this. You could make another copycat company.
Yeah.
I mean, all it was a kitty litter box in a like a hoop. You got to look at it.
Larry, did you hear what you just said? A copycat? no pun intended.
I did not even hear it. No. But thank you for pointing it out.
Thank you, you two. We don't know what we'd do without you in the morning.
Thanks for that. I got two more. Ready? Here we go. This one is called DNA Products. Now, I don't know why it's called DNA Products. That I didn't understand. But this is disposable underwear.
Okay, there you go.
Now, I don't know why we need disposable underwear, but this is what it says. And apparently it's selling. They're not edible, no.
No, okay.
No, these are disposable underwear.
Isn't that Depends?
This was founded in 2001 in New York City by a woman named Danita Harris. And she provides disposable underwear for travelers, both men and women. Simple as that. You get off you get off the airplane, you don't have time for a shower, you just simply remove the old ones, put on the new ones, and get on your way.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how clean you'll feel with that.
Yeah. I mean, can't you carry an extra one in your pocketbook or your backpack? I mean,
yeah, but do you throw away your underwear in the bathroom?
No. Unless you have an accident and it's gone, All
right, the next.
Oh my gosh.
The next idea.
Wow.
The next idea is a really good idea, and it brings a question to mind. I'll tell you the question in a second. It's called used bags. Now, used is an abbreviation. It's U.S.E.D. Used bags. Now, I had to look up what that stood for.
Yeah, please tell.
And it stands for unlimited supplies from everyone's discards.
Okay.
Now, listen to what this is. So far, you have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
But you will in a second. These are handbags, and they're not bad-looking handbags, ladies. They are made from used seatbelts from cars.
Really?
She has somehow made a contract with somebody. Her name is Betty Funk. I'm not making it up. Betty Funk. She makes handbags out of seatbelts, and they're not bad looking. I guess she goes to junkyards or whatever, and it recycles the material from seatbelts, and so that's good. That it's recycling something, and they're very strong. A seatbelt is an amazingly strong piece of fabric.
Yeah. Oh, it is. There's no question.
And so the strength of the bag is very strong. Nobody will ever cut through the bottom of this thing in the subway, right?
That's right.
The strap is also a seatbelt. Everything about it is seatbelts. They're not bad looking. They kind of look nice, and I would say you can go to this website and be safe.
Oh, okay.
Used bags.
I can check that out.
Let me see if I can go to it here without causing any problems. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Larry.
Hey, Norm. How you doing?
Hi, Norm.
Good. You sort of got a number one show with a number two theme.
Sometimes, yes.
I saw the Animal Act on television. The Siamese cat
Right.
used the John and flushed it.
Oh.
Very clean.
See, Robin, it's clean.
It's not uncommon. I know you needed to know that.
Yeah, I did. I can't imagine a cat being on a commode. But flushing, that's kind of cool.
A cat on a commode. Would you hum a couple of that? At any rate, have a nice day, folks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Norm. You too.
All right, so I found the used bag, and it's not a bad-looking bag. Look at the bag right here. Can you see it? See, that's made out of seat belts. Can you see it?
Oh, that's very stylish.
Very, very nice
Oh,
looking
and I
bag.
see all the different colors and the different styles up on top there.
So let me see if I can get
I
to
like
the...
this one. That red and green one is pretty. Very stylish. You
okay.
wouldn't even guess.
I don't know if I could have a website. There's another picture of it. The used bags.
Very
They're
stylish.
all made out of seat belts. They look like seat belts. And boy, if you know what you have to do, you have to Google U.S.E.D. bags. And I did not find a website for them. Not yet, anyway.
That's very clever.
But anyway, you can see what they look like.
That's very clever.
All right, so that's it. That's what we have. That was the whole
Okay.
Galen segment without Galen. Remember, the reason Galen comes... Oh, there's another one. Look at this. It's more like a valise. It even has the seatbelt buckle as a way to close it.
Oh, that is so clever. And it even has the logo on the front. I think that's very, very stylish.
That kind of is. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind
it
of
looks like a book bag. You can sling it over your shoulder.
not a bad one. It doesn't say how many she has sold, but I bet you she sells a lot. And
yeah.
it's very, very strong because there's whatever they make seatbelts out of, it's an unbelievably strong fabric.
It has to be durable to be a good bag. You got to have a durable.
Well, to be a seatbelt, I mean, it's got to hold you in if you're traveling and have an accident. So
yeah, but that bag looks like it can stand up under anything, and that's a good. I like that one.
All right, so there we go. That was our interesting topic here. I'm so intent on finding you the website, but anyway, you have to Google it yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the reason we do this segment every morning with Galen is so that we can get to another point, which is to remind you that donating blood saves lives.
Yep.
I don't know where Life South Blood Bank is. I mean, the Blood Mobile is today, but let me look it up.
Yep,
LifeSouth.org?
Yep.
LifeSouth.org.
It has everything on their blood site there.
So if you can't get to
Life
the
South
Blood
Community.
Mobile today, you can go to Life South on the Boulevard, which is right next door to the Cascades. Or you can go to Silver in Denell. Where would you go, Robin?
Right next door to Sweet Bay.
And let me see, the Blood Mobile locator. I got to the website.
Okay.
And
Okay.
today is, let's see, Lake
The
City.
27th.
Is this all today? Doesn't say.
No, December 27th.
December 27th. All right, I guess from 3 to 6 today, that's December 29, 30, 27. Here's 27.
Okay.
At Bell's in Inverness.
Okay.
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 So they got the whole area here.
Bells in Inverness.
All right, there's 29. Here's the 27th. Kmart in Huntsville, Alabama. Never mind that
Okay.
one. All right, it's 29, 30. This is not in date order, so 29, 28, 20, 30, 28, 28, 27. Here's 28. The Regal Cinemas in Ocala. There they are.
There you go, right up the road from
December
us.
27th. That's today. The Regal Cinemas, 12 noon till 9 p.m. They're going to be 9 hours today.
Wow.
9 hours today at the Regal Cinema. They'll be there tomorrow also, it says.
I bet you get free movie tickets since they're at the cinema.
See, every time we
They
go.
usually do. I
Every
know.
time we go, we don't get the free.
I know, nothing.
They give us a T-shirt. I don't ever want
Yeah. No, but we missed out on the Sunny's coupons. We missed out on the movie tickets. We always
Well,
go
the Sunny's
odd
coupons
times.
was our fault because we went outside to donate and we didn't want to wait in the line.
Well, and there was a long line too.
Very
We had
long
another
line.
commitment.
Very long line. All right, we'll take a little break, and Mike Huckabee is coming up in just a little bit, and then we'll move over to News Bites, where we deliver the news from around the world, bite size.
Yep.
And we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Legally Yours, brought to you by Fuller & Fuller Attorneys at Law. On the air every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. with John Fuller, a board-certified civil trial lawyer for over 25 years. John welcomes your questions, from business to complex family matters to legal disputes. So tune in every Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. for Legally Yours with John Fuller, right here on WOCA 1370 a.m. and 96.3 FM, The Source.
Habitat for Humanity of Marion County is a ministry dedicated to improving lives by providing affordable and decent housing. Help them help others by visiting the Habitat for Humanity Ocala home store on Northwest 27th Avenue. To schedule a donation, give them a call and they'll come and pick it up. For more information, visit habitatocala.org. Habitat for Humanity of Marion County, building homes, building hope, building community.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free